Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to Dr. Rusliza. We are from Group 5. We will present about the financial analysis on the company Konsortium Transnasional Berhad. Organizational context. Konsortium Transnasional Berhad (KTB) is a Malaysian holding company that provides public transport system fast bus services in Peninsular Malaysia. KTB's headquarters are in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It is the largest public bus operator in Malaysia and it is traded on the Bursa Malaysia. The firm provides bus operation, fast bus operation, bus charter services, and bus advertisement services. Its other businesses include property investing, travel and tours advertising, and ticketing. KTB has over 30 years of expertise serving millions of people around the country. Other facts about KTB include trained engineers and technicians doing periodic preventative maintenance, efficient help and backup services, and staying current with the newest advancements in the bus technologies. It elevates KTB to the top of Malaysia's transportation services.
Okay, now how liquid is our organization? A good liquidity ratio is anything greater than 1. It indicates that the company is in good financial health and is less likely to face financial hardship. The higher the ratio, the higher is the safety margin that the business possesses to meet its current liabilities. Based on the ratios that had been stated, the current ratio that is lower than the industry average may indicate a higher risk of distress or default. It is because most of the years recorded below 1, which are in 2017 is 0.86, 2018 is 0.9, 2019 is 1.02, and in 2021 is 0.61, while in 2020 recorded a liquidity ratio which is 0.80. However, days receivable in 2017 are more liquid than other years. On average year 2017 collected its account receivable in about 1.61 days compared to the other years which are below 1 day. Thus, 2017 is a bit faster at collecting receivables than other years.
Next slide would be are the managers generating an adequate operating profit on the organization assets. In evaluating KTB operating profitability relative to the average firm in the industry, we must first determine the operating return on assets, both year for KTB. From the information given, this computation may be made as follows. So as we've seen in the table, however, they did not improve between 2017 and 2018, which is 0.01. The problem lies not with the operating profit margin, which addresses the operating costs and expenses relative to sales.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Fatina Jabitisa. Okay, how is your organization financing its an asset? A debt ratio measures the amount of leverage used by a company in terms of a total debt to total assets. This ratio varies widely across industries, such the capital-intensive business tend to have much higher debt ratio than others. A company's debt ratio can be calculated by dividing total debt by total assets. The debt ratio for Konsortium Transnasional in 2019 is approximately 5.23%, a decrease from 0.09% in 2020. It was quite risky for a company because a high debt ratio means that the business has taken on a large amount of risk.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Nur Shafika binti Osman. Today I will be presenting about the managers generating a good return of equity. Okay, the return on equity for 5 years in 2017 is negative 0.21%, 2018 is 0.82%, 2019 is 2.14%, and 2020 is 0.36%, and the last one, 2021, is 0.13%. The value of return on equity should be as high as possible. The higher the ROE of a company, the firmer and more beneficial it's about the situation on the market. Apparently, the best value of ROE is about several dozen %, but such a level is difficult to reach and then maintain. A good return on equity is much lower. Economists says that it is about 10 to 15%. Such value is supposed to be likely to keep. In that case, it shows that in year 2017, which is negative 0.21% generated in good return on equity.
For the conclusion, Konsortium Transnasional Berhad KTB is the largest public bus transport operator in Malaysia. Forecasting is the basis of every financial decision for the Konsortium Transnasional Berhad will make in a given time period. Strong financial forecasting practices tend to lead to better financial outcomes and better access to the credit and investment that can help their business grow. The immediate goal of KTB business plan is to extend to FPAD agreement. To accomplish this, KTB plan to keep implementing the pre-regulation plan measures as detailed under Section 4, Subsection A, Subsection I of this notice, as well as promptly resolving any operational problem to increase the effectiveness of KTB stage bus business. KTB maintains an extremely unfavorable current ratio where its current liabilities are far greater than its current assets. As a result, KTB has been designated as a Practice Note 17 (PN17) company due to its worsening financial situation. Unquestionably, investors are losing faith in KTB and are beginning to have concerns about its capacity to operate as a going concern. KTB is required to submit the regulation plan to the Securities Commission Malaysia and Bursa Malaysia as a result of being identified as PN17 businesses. Since the regulation plan is still being formalized, KTB is unable to predict whether it will be accepted and successfully implemented in order for KTB to operate sustainably. The KTB must first be able to generate sufficient fiscal positive cash flow and future profit from its ongoing recognition of its operation in order to maintain operation as going concern. It must also secure support from the creditor. KTB's Pendidikan Holding Company and the Land Public Transport Agency (APAD). So thank you. This is all from Group 5.